how could I have caught this entire entry with such precision? Looking at the 8-hour chart, I see that the market made a whole upward extension, leaving behind a lot of inefficiency, but from here I still couldn't tell exactly where, rightly, they could react. One area where there could have been some reaction was this one, which as you can see the market had tested several times in the past as support, then as resistance after the breakout, and then broke through again. Here they were testing it again, and even by drawing Fibonacci, I know they were also reaching the 61 level, in addition to the retest of the structure, and if we also look at all this inefficiency they had left behind, here we were more or less at 50%, so there was a good opportunity for a reaction. Here, I see that they had already reacted very, very well. The dominance had turned bullish because this last low with the body had been broken by these sellers who were immediately overtaken by the buyers. I move down to a lower time frame, I go to H4. Obviously, I analyze in a multi-time frame context. I consider this as an imbalance, and I will explain all these concepts in much greater detail, one by one. Here, I will do a lot of training. I have already uploaded a video where I explain my strategy, how I operate in the market, and how I behave. It's very, very useful. Let's move forward and see that it makes a high, in any case even bigger than the previous one, in addition to the dominance. And where could it come back to? Here is the last sell before the buy that breaks through everything. So I place a pending order here, with the stop just below the candle we've chosen. Take profit, guys, not just here at the high. Of course, I've also explained the other points, like how to take partial profits, because here we will take partials. It's a mistake to set it either too high or too low, because we risk being greedy and expecting too much from the market, but at the same time, we could miss out on a big move. But I'm telling you, since we're entering on the H4, you could easily set it from the high here on the higher time frame, because at least in terms of macro structure, this low is higher than the previous one we had here. So it could give us a whole new upward extension. So let's let it run, let's see how the market comes back here, and obviously goes to rebalance the previous rejections. Sometimes you also get a bit lucky and it just barely touches the stop loss, like in this case. A little bit of luck never hurts in trading. Of course, luck shouldn't exist before someone comments. Trading isn't about luck. Obviously, I'm the first to say it. Trading isn't luck, it's not gambling, there's math behind it, talk of statistical edge, risk and reward, but sometimes, damn, it can just graze your stop loss, just like sometimes it hits it to the millimeter and then takes off, right? And so in this case, we could have caught this whole extension here from the higher time frames, but by entering like this on the H4. And before it gets to our entry, obviously it accumulates liquidity above with equal lows, and then creates an imbalance because it needs liquidity to take off. If you want to stay updated with the training, leave a follow, a like if the video was helpful to you, and comment to let me know what you think.